So guys, we will be working with GIMP right now. And we will, as a first project, I know that you're aware of, you're familiar with GIMP interface and how things work here. But just to revise a little bit, I'm going to take up a very small project of colorizing a black and white image. So what I'm doing here, first of all, is I just went and looked for a black and white image. And I'm going to right click, copy this image, and inside GIMP, I'm going to bring it by creating it from clipboard. Okay. And I also wanted to choose another colored image because I want to keep that colored image as a reference. Okay. So here, this one, uh, this picture is what I'm going to use as a reference. So just copy this and also get this into GIMP by using the create from clipboard. Okay, so I've got these two pictures here and here. Now, before I do anything with the original picture, I'm going to right click here and say alpha channel, adding an alpha channel, which means adding transparency between these two pictures. If I don't do that, I may end up messing with a lot of changes that I will do, or messing the colors basically. So I'm going to add the alpha channel to maintain a transparency to the layer. Okay, so I'm going to use that. And then before I do anything more, I'm also going to add a new layer on top of this picture because I am going to be making all the changes to my original picture. So I don't want to disturb the original picture, but do it all on a new layer on top of it. Okay, so I'm adding another layer and I don't need to do any changes here. Just click OK and it is going to add another layer on top of the original picture, as you can see from the right side. Okay, so any changes that you will do here to her skin tone, to her hair color, to the clothes, the color of the clothes and everything will happen on the top layer. Okay. This is important because if we end up making some mistakes and we want to go back, we can just remove it from the topmost layer and not without disturbing the original picture. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my colored image and I am going to use the color picker tool quickly to pick up the color of the skin that I want basically. So I'm just going to pick up that color. I'll go to the original picture and I'll just use the zoom tool to just see it more clearly. And then I'm going to use the paintbrush tool here. Okay. I can increase the size of the paintbrush here. Okay, and I can start painting on her entire face. So do not worry so much right now about the features and her eyes and everything. You just do a very random painting on top of her face. Even if that hides her features, that's fine. Okay, now how to blend her features with the color, you can use this mode, which is right now normal, but I am going to go to the HSL color mode, which is like which does a blending basically, something like that. Okay, you can do the same with the neck also. You can add that color to the neck area and any other visible parts of the skin. Okay, now I'll just zoom it in and if you see the eyes and the teeth have also sort of been colored in the skin color, which I don't want. So I'm just going to use an eraser tool and I'll decrease the size of it and I'll try and just erase the color from the teeth to make them look the way they were. And the same thing here. I think the size is still too big. I'm going to change it to something like 16, 60 or 10, right? So maybe 10 because eyes have to be done really carefully. So just removing that. Okay, same thing here. I am going to now use the color picker tool from the top left and pick the color of the hair that I want. Go back to my this picture and use the paintbrush with a size, bigger size, so that I can just try and paint her color, paint her hair. Okay, like that. And of course, anything that you spill over can always be erased using the eraser tool, but try and do it as neatly as possible. Okay. It looks really bad right now, but then once you zoom out, I'm sure this will look much, much better. Okay, like that. Something like that. Okay. Now, from this picture, I would also like to pick up the color of the eyes, which is green, and I might want to add it over there. So using the paintbrush again, with a small size, I'm just going to paint the eyes green. Okay, something like that. Okay. For the lip color, you can pick the color from here, or if you want any other color, you can actually go here and choose something which you would like to paint her lips with. Okay, by clicking OK, and then very carefully and neatly choosing maybe a smaller size of the brush. Okay, not really painting her teeth. You can do it. Okay, I'm sure you got the idea. So after that, what I'm going to do is you can do the same thing with her shirt as well. If you want to use any other image for picking up the color of the clothes, you can do that as well. Okay. Now, I think what I would like to also do is to give a different background to this picture, because right now the background is also black and white. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go back to Google. Okay, and here I will choose something, any other background actually, whichever you like to take. So maybe this one, or maybe I'll choose another clearer picture. That one was not good. So maybe that one, and then right click, copy image, go back to GIMP, say file, create from clipboard, and you'll have, I think it didn't get copied maybe. So I'm just going to copy this image once again, or maybe there's some other problem. Let me see from clipboard. So looks like there is a problem with the picture. Maybe it's not really okay. Let me look into images and grab it from there. So I guess I'll choose this one. This looks quite clear and good quality. So I'm just going to right click, copy this image, go to GIMP. Oh, so I think the GIMP was laggy. So I was not able to paste it earlier. So here it is. Okay. So here is the picture.